Hi everyone and welcome to the last episode of this building series, Building Geonosis, inspired by Attack of the Clones episode 2 Star Wars. Yes guys, this is the MOC and today we will be finishing this MOC. We have a lot of work to do still, like work on the rooms on the inside, start building on the big spire on top. Then here and there are some parts that need improvement. For example, that conveyor belt there in the factory. Other than that, there are some tweaks that I want to do. I want to improve the explosion a bit, then make some really cool scenes, etc. So like we have a lot of stuff to do, as well as decal some more clones. So yeah, this will be a longer episode, but I don't think you guys will mind because it's fun. I really enjoy making these episodes for you guys, and it makes me happy that you guys enjoy them as well. Last week's episode, I think we finished off the terrain. We made that beautiful Eckley, started on this room. So let's start where we took off, I guess, and work on this room. And I also want to improve the gate because it's now a bit childish with that reddish brown. I want to make that look very cool as well. Other than that, there are some halls that I'm waiting on just to be able to finish this. So throughout the episode, you guys will probably see some halls here and there. So yeah, let's start with a small hall. 2 packages actually came in. Package number 1. Just a lot of filler blue 2x3s, and then we have some miscellaneous parts for Geonosis as well as guns for our Geonosians. So yeah, let's take the other box real quick. So we got a lot of stuff in here, some translucent pieces for the Geonosian guns, then we got a lot of miscellaneous parts, 1x1 tiles, 1x1 plates, half tiles, some slopes here and there, some hair pieces and leg pieces for a minifig that will be in Geonosis. So yeah, a lot of stuff. In here we have some bricks, some grill pieces, some medium nougat slopes, some tan slopes, just a lot of different type of pieces that will be very handy to build our big spire on top of the arena building. Let's continue with the episode. Let's start where we ended our last episode with working on the interrogation room. So guys, let's pause it here real quick. I'll show you guys some side-to-side pictures just so you guys know what I'm currently building and for what details I'm going. You can clearly see that in the back on the pictures there is some sort of cross pattern in medium nougat and dark orange. So I try to recreate it with some slopes and some snot work. I really like how this turned out. I think it does a really good and accurate job to represent that cross pattern in the back. Other than that, I want to make a nice front slope front to make it all look pretty and beautiful. Very happy with how this is turning out. It's just a matter of building up these walls and make it all look beautiful. And other than that, there's nothing much to do here. There needs to be some support for these pieces because they are gonna fall off multiple times, I think. But I'm very happy with how this looks, so let's continue this build. So guys, the Obi-Wan Kenobi interrogation room is finally finished. Like you guys can see, this is the final design. I didn't do too much work, I just made it as high as the arena building itself. Now it's just a matter of sliding it in there and then it will be finished. I won't slide it in there in this episode just because it's very tedious to take the building apart and put all the rooms inside. So I'm just gonna show you guys here the finished product in the finale. Of course, this one will be inside the arena itself. Very happy with how it turned out. I think it looks pretty accurate. Here there needs to be something above it. That's also already done, and I've showed that a bit earlier on, I think past episode. So yeah, other than that, I want to do something else. I want to work on the gate of the arena, improve that a little bit. Let's go. So the first thing that I want to fix is the gate. This is how it was originally. Pretty childish, I think. This is how I want to do it now. This has way more depth in it. This is really like the gate itself, and behind it it's a dark black room where all the droids come out. So yeah, this is definitely way better than this. So let's change it out and make this look beautiful, shall we? And this is how it looks on the MOC. I think we can all agree that it looks 10 times better than the brown parts. I took some droids away so you guys can see it a bit better, because with the droids in front of it you can't see it that well. But I'm very happy with how that looks. I think it looks amazing. It has depth to it, and there is a nice black hole behind it. So I think this will make for a perfect gate in our MOC here. So yeah, let's continue the build. Another order, the last bricklink order arrived for Geonosis, so with this order we should have enough pieces to finish off the whole MOC. Yes, we have. What is in this order? Mostly wedge bricks, just because we need these wedge bricks for our big spire that we're gonna build. Other than that, I also have some clone logos, just because, yeah, always nice to have these for mock projects. And then we have some parts for a custom Jedi, the one that will be killed by General Grievous in the catacombs. So I'm very happy that I ordered this little order. I also have some medium nougat, small slope, but that doesn't really matter. Let's continue. Now it's finally time to work on the big spires, the thing that I've been talking about for the past months. Really very excited for this. I will have some hard angles to overcome. It's a pretty hard build, never been done before, but I'm very excited to experiment with this and get a really cool result for you guys. So guys, little update on the Geonosis spire. This is actually pretty hard to make a really big spire that looks really good. I'm very happy with this part here. First I tried to start at the base point where the spire will start, but yeah, I'm definitely not happy about this, so let's skip this for now. Then I started working on the cross nest. Like here there will be a Geonosian with a turret, so that will be very cool. So I made his little platform, then I started to work underneath it and try to make it look very detailed and from wider to a sleeker design here. So yeah, I'm very happy with how this looks so far. This will be loads of work to finish, but this looks pretty good already. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little update on this, and let's continue to try and make this look good. Yeah. So I got some more progress for you guys. I finished this whole underside that looks very nice, and I'm very happy with it. I think it looks pretty cool. Then I started working on this cross nest. This is what I have so far. So this here is the place where the Geonosian will sit with his cannon. I also want to make a really sweet railing design here, something that looks like the one we have in the catacombs already. Problem is that I'm running out of this type of piece. Let me take this all off, this piece here. I bought a few just because I thought that it would be handy. Turns out that it's really handy, so I definitely need way more. So that's a big problem for the finale, so I'm gonna order these ASAP, and hopefully they will arrive on time for the finale. They should, so that won't be big of a deal. Other than that, yeah, here is the cross nest. I also made this already. This is the top part that will go on here. Used the same designs and techniques that I used here, so this will be placed on here. There is a little bit of stress on the bricks, just because, yeah, I don't have another choice. I don't have the bigger piece that I have here. I don't have anymore. I only have smaller pieces, but this is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty cool. I think with a Geonosian in here, it will look definitely very cool. And yeah, I'm just very happy with this. So without anything further to say, let's continue this. absolutely in love with how this is turning out. Very excited to see what we can do more to make this really cool. Hey guys, that is looking pretty cool. Really loving how this spire looks. It's pretty big actually. Maybe I should put a minifig next to it as scale, but it's very long, very nice looking. The crow's nest isn't finished yet. This is something like I made this real quick so you guys have an idea of how that's gonna look, but of course I am missing some pieces to really make that design, so that's gonna be like this for like, yeah, probably the finale. You guys will see it finished in the finale, but this episode I won't be able to finish that area, but nonetheless very cool. Let's add it to the MOC and see how it looks from a distance. Yeah, it's done, it's on the MOC. It does feel a bit high. It's a bit high, pretty high. Maybe it will look better when I finish off this wall, and maybe I'm thinking like giving it a little border, maybe like I have this spire here. Let's put that one here real quick. Yeah, and then look at it from a distance. Yeah, this does look better, I think. So I think it's just a matter of making a little border for the big spire, and then we will have something really nice, especially if I finish off that wall. So it will be just a matter of like tweaking it a little bit, making it a little bit better. So I'll do that probably towards the end of the episode, and then I'll show you guys how the end result looks. But I'm very happy with this. I think the spire looks really dope and really detailed. So perfect for this MOC. Pretty cool. It does feel pretty big. That's the only point that I like, yeah, that you can clearly see. But I don't know if it's bad or good. I have like mixed feelings about it. So we'll have to see and redo this well once we have like the whole part here finished, and then we'll have a better understanding of how good or bad this actually is. Another package came in. Let's take a look inside. This one is a pretty nice one, just because those things that are in here are some more custom guns, like you guys can see. We have some guns for clones, but the most important of all, we also have some guns for droids. Really handy, just because like I had around of, yeah, I think 30 guns for droids, but yeah, just not enough of course. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that Beanie Boy Brix sold these to us just because, yeah, we were short on these guns for Geonosis, because I think I need around 40 to 50 droid guns for Geonosis, so that's why I ordered this little order. Very nice that it came in. So yeah, let's continue. So guys, I did some more work off camera. Like you guys can see, I worked on the wall that will be at the arena entrance, where we have our beautiful floor and those arches with those sausage pieces, if you guys know what I mean. But yeah, I made the back wall for that area. Behind here will be the arena gate. The arena gate is here, and here will be just a black room with some cable management for the lights, etc. But yeah, this here is the wall that will be in front of it. And yeah, I really like the wall. It looks pretty cool. I made something really cool. This is called a stained glass window. It's something you guys see in churches or just very like majestic palaces or something. You guys see these glass walls. They look pretty beautiful, and like, yeah, you can, of course, there comes light through. This is how I made it. It's not yet finished. I need some more colored plates, yeah, transparent colored plates, but this is how it looks so far. It's basically just this piece here, if I can get it out of here. It's basically just these pieces that you can, like, I think turntables are these are called turntables. These pieces, you connect them with those 1x2 transparent plates. Then you need a 2x6 or a 2x4, whatever, with some G-slopes in front of it, and then you take this piece here, you put it right here, and this should be able to slide in perfectly. I'm guessing that it won't work now just because, oh no, it's working. Awesome, like this. So this is how I made it, if you guys were interested in that. But yeah, really liking this. Let's continue the build, I guess. So guys, I worked a bit on the last part of our wall that wasn't finished yet. This here is, of course, here is the battlefield. You look up to this side here, and underneath here is our little room that it's right next to the Geonosis seating area. So yeah, I worked a bit on the roof here, also on the base for where the spires will come. So one brother spire will be coming right here. I'm guessing that I'll make that off camera just to have the wow effect in the finale. And this here is the base where the big spire that we built earlier in this episode will be. So yeah, very happy with this. From this side, from the side of the arena, the spires will look very tall because you have these like little rockwork pieces already that you can see. You can clearly see that there will be spires. On the other side, on the other hand, you can't really see this base here, and the spires will look a bit smaller from this side, but I think that will look great just because the back side is pretty high, and with those spires it will be insanely high, a bit too high. So I managed to take off 7 bricks or something, just visually 7 bricks from this side, and I think it will look much better. I'll put it on the MOC so you guys can see it a bit better. And that is that, guys. Like you guys can see, the spire is installed on the arena building, and I think it's the perfect height. It's around the same height as this part here, but right there. Then if we step back, you can clearly see that this MOC is pretty huge. I should put a ruler next to it to see how big it is, but you can clearly see it from the size of the minifig that it's a pretty big MOC so far. So yeah, really loving how this looks. This is how it looks from this side. Let's go to the other side real quick, and this is how it looks from the other side. Like you guys can see, from this side they look a bit longer and taller than from this side. That's the effect I wanted to have, so I'm very happy with how that turned out. I think it looks pretty beautiful. Really loving how the wall turned out, and just this area in general. There will be another spire right next to it. That one I still need to make, but I'm gonna leave that as secret for the finale, because I think with a brother right next to it, this will look pretty epic. And I think in the original plans I wanted to have 2 spires, so I think that's a pretty nice addition for this MOC. Yeah. So guys, I think this is where I will wrap up this week's episode of Building Geonosis, the last episode of this insane building series that I enjoyed so much. Really loving how this MOC turned out. We had made some good progress in this episode. We mainly worked on all the remaining parts that we had to do. The Obi-Wan interrogation room. Don't worry, Obi-Wan will get leg printing. I have read all your comments. Then we made this wall that will be right there in that arena entrance room. These I will put in the MOC for the finale. Now I'm just gonna leave them out of it because it's pretty hard deconstructing this whole part, really. But yeah, in the finale those rooms will be inside. Other than that, we worked on the amazing spire here on top. Really loving how that turned out. I think it looks pretty amazing. Still have to order some pieces to finish it. Like you guys can see, this here is also not yet final, just for now, so you guys have a better understanding of how that looks. So yeah guys, that was it for this week's episode. We also worked a bit on the gate, I think. Yeah, forgot about the gate, but yeah, we also did that in this episode. So yeah guys, that's it for the building series itself. A trailer will drop very soon as possible. The finale will be on the 29th of May, so mark your calendars. The hour of the finale, of the premiere, will be revealed in some Instagram posts, and you guys will also see that in the trailer, so do not worry about that. I really hope you guys enjoyed this longer XL episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed the building series. Building this MOC with you guys was a real adventure. Really loved every second of it. I will finish off Geonosis off camera, make it ready for the finale, and then we'll have a banging finale. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed, definitely drop me a like. Tell me your final thoughts about this MOC, and yeah, definitely subscribe because you don't want to miss out on this amazing building series. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you very soon with the finale. Bye bye guys.